Okay, let's get into this next tournament. I gotta get the number generator up and running. Alright, so for the first spot here. Oops. Okay, so for the first spot, we have number 53, which is Greninja. Interesting. Greninja. And now replacing Toon Link's spot, we got number 61, which is Bowser Jr. In the number 3 spot, we have number 31, which is Meta Knight. Okay, we still haven't had any repeats either, so that's pretty interesting. Next, we have number... King K. Rool is already our champion, so no. 57, which is Palutena. Where's Palutena? Right there, right beside Greninja too. The next one is number 2, Donkey Kong. So replacing the number 3 with a number 2, I see. Yeah, come on, get to that 6. There we go. And our 6th contestant for the 5th tournament is number 66, which I think we've already had already. Yeah, Corrin. Number 3, that was Link, we already had you. 55. Me Swordfighter was already in one of the previous tournaments. 44, which is Lucario. We have not had Lucario in a tournament yet. Next one is number 42, which is King DDD. Where are you? You are right here. And finally, for our last spot, we have number 29. Chrom has already been in. 32, which is Pit. We've had Dark Pit, but not Pit yet. Alrighty. So, oh, right, I gotta take a picture of that so I know who's been in the tournament. There we go. I'm gonna go back to the live dashboard, and with that, let's get this next tournament underway. The 5th tournament for the 5th spot of the final Ultimate Tournament. Alright, so I'm gonna shuffle, not look. 3, 2, 1, stop. Alrighty, so for the first match, we'll have Donkey Kong versus Bowser Jr. Then we'll have Lucario versus Palutena. Then Greninja versus Meta Knight. And Pit versus King DDD. So, with that, let's get into the next match. Or the next tournament, I should say. So you have a very interesting looking tournament here. I believe half of these are from Brawl. I think 3 of them are from Smash 4, and then 1 from the first original game. So none from the actual from this game that are new, and none from Melee. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Alrighty. So first up, we have Donkey Kong versus Bowser Jr. Now both have been in each other's worlds a bunch of times before. Like, since Mario's fought off against these both before, it's very interesting. Ooh. Now the thing is, Donkey Kong does not have the best recovery. Especially if it's straight up and down, it is definitely not a good recovery. Bowser Jr. on the other hand has it. And he has a lot of interesting, unique styles for his abilities, using his clown car. Ooh, thought Donkey Kong might have been finished there. Thing is, if Donkey Kong gets too far down that falls, I don't think he'll make it. Oh, but kicking Bowser Jr. down to the ground. Bowser Jr. loses his first stock. Oh, but DK might lose his right away as well. Yep, because I think Birdo just pushed him off stage. So both with 2 stocks, 0% damage each. And with a stage warp, we go into the pirate ship. So both still pretty even. Donkey Kong can still make a good recovery here because it's only water, so it's not going to be too much effective. At least it's not a full down below. And DK having that final smash up and ready. If he lands it... Oh, but it looks like we have our first one from Bowser Jr. Oh, and knocking Donkey Kong off, losing that final smash. Donkey Kong is at a disadvantage now. He's got to hope to knock him out pretty fast. Because with Bowser Jr. in the lead, that's not looking good for DK. Oh, and knocking Bowser Jr. into the water. Getting launched right after from the catapult. And now having that final smash, he better use it now. Uh-oh. We're back to this stage. May not be good for DK. We'll have to think fast. And there he goes. There's his final smash. And with the final smash, he takes the victory. It really looked like Bowser Jr. had that, but Donkey Kong pulled out a victory right at the end. Sorry, Bowser Jr., better luck in another future tournament, buddy. But for now, TK, you have a chance for the ultimate final tournament. Next up, we have Lucario versus Palutena. One that has appeared in Brawl, one in Smash 4. Let's see. I mean, Palutena's practically a god at this, as we all know. But Lucario can feel auras and is very powerful. Let's see which more powerful being will be successful. Both being very risky, going underneath the stage. Palutena look like she has the upper hand in this case right now. Getting Lucario up very high damage, but still, we saw how the battle between Peach and King K. Rool happened. Ooh, I thought Lucario might have been gone there for a minute. Oh, and Lucario already taken the first death. Already down to 2 stocks. You better think fast. Don't know what Lucario was thinking. He should have gone up when he had the chance. Both still around the same amount of damage, but Palutena does have that extra stock, so that helps in advantage. I think Lucario just used his counter too. Using his Aura Sphere, missing. Ooh, not looking good by getting hit by those cars, or racetracks, or whatever. Oh, and Palutena now loses a stock, but still has an advantage with still high percentage. Lucario using his final smash now, in between a stage warp. Palutena also having her final smash, which is very powerful, so Lucario better do something before he gets knocked out. And he does, with getting Palutena down to 1 stock. Lucario's still having 2. You better get some damage off before Palutena. Ooh, and now they're both down to 1 stock. Palutena does have some damage, but she is still closer to using her final smash. Going back to this stage, we'll have to see how this rolls. Using that final smash, Doesn't kill Lucario, but it's pretty close now. Both pretty high damage now. It's anyone's game at this point. Lucario is also close to his final smash. And uses it right away. This might be it for Palutena, everybody. And it is, as Lucario uses his final smash for the victory, with still 1:05 left on the clock. Congratulations, Lucario. You have another chance for making it into the Ultimate Tournament. Sorry, Palutena, but you'll have to rely on Pit right now. Almost forgot Pit was also a part of this tournament as well. But we're not going to see Pit right now. We're going to see Greninja versus Meta Knight right now. This is very interesting also, because we also have King Dedede as one of the main contestants as well. Will Kirby have one of his allies in the next tournament? Well, we'll see as we fight off in Dracula's castle with Greninja and Meta Knight. Now, Meta Knight, kind of being an OP kind of character to play as, he definitely can put up a lot of combos. His final smash also got nerfed a lot, so that was very interesting as well. Ooh, don't know what Meta Knight was up to there, but with that, he killed himself. He got stuck under the map. So with that, Greninja also having an advantage now with having 3 stocks to 2 right now. Meta Knight using the grab. Also Greninja using the grab. And it looks like someone might be summoned from Dracula's castle. It might be Dracula himself. No, it was just his shadow. Meta Knight really more close to death. Meta Knight also having his foul smash. Greninja better use projectiles. Only being hit by a little bit of lightning. Unfortunately, it did not get Greninja. So kind of a big waste on that final smash. But for Greninja also being close. That's the thing also, with both their final smashes, they both have to get close to each other. The thing is, Meta Knight has no projectiles. And Greninja, having his foul smash ready, will he be able to land this and take more of a lead? Well, maybe, but he got another death on Meta Knight. Still alive. Stage warping. And lands that final smash on Meta Knight, being Ash Greninja, taking a big hit. This is not looking good for Meta Knight. And we go to the Nintendo Dogs and Cats in this area, as we see a Beagle puppy walk across the room. He's just wondering why these two are fighting. Well, actually, not really. He's just having the time of his life. But will Greninja be able to survive with 3 stocks? That might be his challenge there. Because Meta Knight's also close to death now, too. And Greninja! We have an... Ike was one of the other people that did it, and now Greninja, too, has survived with 3 stocks still, and has KO'd the other opponents. So, Greninja, you have another chance for the final spot for the 5th spot of the Ultimate Tournament. Sorry, Meta Knight, you better luck in one of the future tournaments. And now we go into the final fight before the semifinals. Pit versus King Dedede. Now both sort of have someone to avenge, because of course Meta Knight and Dedede are both from the same game, and so is Pit and Palutena. So Palutena's got to win this Pit's got to win this for Palutena, and King Dedede's got to win this for Meta Knight. And we do it in Battlefield. Interesting place to start off. Oh, big hits there. Oh, both looked like they were about to die there, but both made good recoveries. King DDD's recovery is very risky because even though he goes up way up high, he can also go down pretty fast. Uses it wrong and he could be out. But that projectile with the spike ball is definitely hard. It's definitely hard to do. That's the thing. I think that's what he got buffed with a lot, because I think he was able to throw a wall of these before, but not anymore. It's still the spike balls. And hitting Pit off the stage with his giant hammer. Oh, using that shield. Oh, looks like both have their final smash, but DDD just lost his and his first stock. And they're both with 2 stocks, 0% damage. Stage warping into Dream Clouds, I believe. Now this should be interesting, because if a certain character pops off and they hit them, then someone might be 2 against 1 in this case. Uh-oh. DDD still making a good recovery there. Oh, being hit with his own spike ball. That's also a big problem in this case. Oh, DDD missing that final smash. Not looking good for him. Stage warp doesn't look like they're going to have that any help. Going back to the battle stage, or battlefield. And with Pit at 1 stock now. Let's see if DDD can still pull this off. Still, DDD is also a pretty heavy hitter. So we might be able to get some big damage on before he dies here, because it looks like he might be. Especially with 100% damage already. Already putting Pit with 50% damage already. And Pit using his final smash. And with that, DDD is on his final stock now. With only 1:10, will DDD still be able to pull this off, or will Pit pull off an amazing last-minute victory? We'll see here in a minute. Literally a minute. Not looking so good for Pit right now, unless DDD messes something up. And with that, DDD avenges Meta Knight by taking out Pit. Palutena is very disappointed in Pit right now. I see Palutena literally spanking his bum right now. Okay, but anyways, King DDD, you have a chance to make it into the 5th spot of the Ultimate Tournament. Sorry Pit, better luck next tournament. And with that, the first round is over. We are now into the semifinals. So, we have DK versus Lucario. Now, DK definitely pulled off an impressive victory, and so did Lucario. Both looking like they were the underdog of this, but in any case, they weren't. And they pulled off amazing victories. Lucario already taken some heavy hits. Unless DK could get pushed off stage, he might be alright. DK could still stay in the middle of the stage. He might be fine. That's the thing. Lucario does have a good recovery, so that's one of the big advantages. But I think DK can hit a lot harder than Lucario. DK getting all pumped up now. You can see him all mad and flashing. I mean, look at him. He only has a tie on. He's definitely flashing everything. Ooh, I think Lucario using a counter there. Both pretty much around the same amount. Lucario almost getting knocked off stage. Donkey Kong almost off stage. One more big hit and that could be the first stock gone. Oh, now will DK waste it right now, or will he wait until after? Lucario's not wasting his. And I think that might be it for DK, yep. Unless he can get his final smash back. Oh, and once again, 2 stocks, 0% damage. That seems to happen a lot in these past tournaments. Or at least fights. Stage Warp going on to Snowball Summit, I believe that's called. Either way, we're on an iceberg. DK sort of having an advantage now because of his final smash being close to being ready. Remember, the one thing about Final Smash is DK, he has to get right beside him, right beside Lucario, but in the other case, Lucario can just launch his and he'll be fine. Ooh, Lucario not letting DK use his Final Smash. As he gets knocked out again even before using his Final Smash, definitely not looking good for DK in this case. Ooh, they better be careful, that giant fish. Now that the island is shrunk again, the fish will come out. Ooh, that was a nice counter done by Lucario. This might be it for DK. Because of that Final Smash, with a 2-stock victory, 55 seconds, Lucario takes the win. Sorry to say, DK, but you're out of the tournament for now. Better luck in another future tournament, buddy. Now, whoever wins this fights Lucario in the final match. We have Greninja facing off against DDD. Now, DDD having some heavy hits in him, but with Greninja also having that 3-stock victory over Meta Knight. Let's see what happens. In any case, this is the true avenge of Meta Knight, because Greninja was the one that took out Meta Knight before. DDD must avenge Meta Knight at this point right now. But not looking good for Greninja to start it off. We have a very speedy character versus a big, heavy hitter. Not looking good for Greninja here. Already at 100% damage, with DD only at 26. Alright, there we go. Greninja's getting some grounds now. Oh, and with that, DD actually murdered himself. Oh, but it looks like it's another 2 stocks, 0%. So already looking a little worse for Greninja because, well, he didn't lose any stocks in the last match. But we'll see what happens. Anything is still possible at this point. Better be careful here because DDD just missed his final smash. That's the thing, they both also have to be close to each other in order to use their final smash. And as we saw there, DDD failed his, and Greninja is also getting close to using his, so let's see if Greninja can use that to his advantage with the final smashes. And with that, he does. He's able to land that final smash. And DDD is now down to 1 stock. Greninja is in his element being at the beach. But it looks like the element is now back to the clock area. Or Breath of the Wild stage, I believe. With only 1:40 left. Will DDD still pull this off? Ooh. Definitely using those dodges to Greninja's advantage. Both with practically having the same amount now. DD having the final smash too. Greninja better act fast, or else it might be down to one stock for him. I think DD might be planning to kill. Oh, never mind. I was about to say maybe DD was going to plan to wait and use his final smash until after Greninja got killed again, just to get back on top. Oh, and Greninja's down to one stock now, just because of that lift up. Ooh, oh, oh. And with that, Greninja takes the victory. A harder victory, but unfortunately King DD was not able to avenge Meta Knight. Well, sorry DD, but better luck in another future tournament. But, Greninja, you have one more chance to make it into the final, or to the 5th spot of the final tournament. Now, for the final match, we have a Pokemon fight. Both from the same generations of Pokemon. We have Lucario versus Greninja. This will be interesting indeed. Two powerful blue Pokemon. Both pretty speedy in their own cases. Both from the same generation. This will be an interesting Pokemon fight right here. Will the Water Dark type rule over, or will the Fighting Steel type win? We'll just have to wait and see. Greninja looks like he has the lead at this point, but we'll still see. Lucario could still pull this off. And Lucario's definitely pulled off some amazing victories, but so has Greninja. But I think Greninja might be in his element being near water, even though he could still drown for some reason. Both pretty close to the same amount of damage points. Looking pretty even so far. Looks like a shark out there. Better be careful out there. Better not touch that water. Since he might be fish for you. Oh, and Greninja down to 2 stocks. Already having a disadvantage this time. Using Substitute, getting a hit off Lucario. Oh, that's also a thing with Lucario. Lucario's final smash, you can automatically... Ooh, not looking good for Greninja. It's almost looking like that Meta Knight fight from earlier. Oh, and Lucario taking that hit as well. But Lucario's still having an advantage too. But Greninja lands that final smash. Still not enough to kill though. But Lucario still has an advantage with having 2 stocks left. Greninja only having 1. But who knows, Greninja might still pull off a victory here. It was mostly because of that stage warp that kind of screwed over Lucario. Oh, and did that... oh, the substitute did not, and they're both pretty even now. Greninja definitely pulled this one around. Well, Lucario is close to his final smash as well, so that's going to be a big problem. Unless they could both delay this out to a minute, I think Lucario might have this, unless Greninja decides to let this battle run out for a minute longer. Go into sudden death. Uh-oh. And I think this might be it for Greninja. Yep. And with that, Lucario has won. Congratulations. Sorry, Greninja, you might have had some impressive battles in that time, in the past battles, but unfortunately it did not help you out in this case. It was mostly because of Lucario's final smashes that did it. Because the thing is, his can always land. It can always land. It's not easy to avoid Lucario's final smash. So sorry, Greninja, better luck in a future tournament. But Lucario, you have made the 5th spot of the tournament. So congratulations to you, Lucario. You have made it to the 5th spot of the final Ultimate Tournament. We hope you'll be training and getting ready for that Ultimate fight against the other 31 characters that'll be in. So, with that, let's move on to the next tournament.